I personally feel sometimes losing is better than winning always. I feel few tournaments where we lost, then got lucky, few tournaments we won. But I feel when it really matters, it will come. We just need to hang in there. Especially today, 16-7 in the third game. Little bit 5% nervous, we could have control, then it will be 21-16. Favorite will be on favorite all the time, but we couldn't control. So yeah, I mean, we played three finals, we lost to them, that two very closely. One is 21-19 third game, then again 21-18, 21-18. It's very close, so we could have kept calm in those crucial situations. And uh, yeah, like I always think when it matters, you need to play. Like at that time, you need to be courage to take those decisions and play. So playing back to back tournaments, it's really tough for us. And there are a lot of good things to take on. Like we are not just play only 1 week and rest second week. So this start like what we wanted to do well is like 2025 we wanted to hit the podium, but definitely it's disappointing we are not there winning. But there are a lot of good things. We are still hungry. Like I feel like we are not satisfied. We are more hungry. So that will pump us. Next few days we take off. Then we start again for All England and French Open. So losing is better. Sometimes I feel it will give a lot of motivation. For me, I feel now personally, I'm happy that we lost in front of home crowd. That will give you a lot of motivation for me to make them happy next time, like to see them like us winning big title. So yeah, I mean disappointed, but kind of happy. Okay, we lost. Okay, a lot of things to learn and move on.
Guys, congratulations first of all on great grades. You had the missing piece in the puzzle. You know, you have been leading games, and still you have been on the losing side. Did the home pressure played its part, and what do you think could just fill in that missing piece in the puzzle?
No, I don't think there was any sort of pressure going into the match. Probably would have happened in the first set itself. Like I wouldn't say there was a lot of pressure. It's pretty much the same.
But did it have any physical toll because you have been playing for the last couple of weeks back to back? So did that have any toll?
Obviously, there is fatigue going into the second week. It's always we've never played two back-to-back finals in our entire lives. Probably in challenge tournament, but never in Super 500 or Super 750. So the positive thing is that we are playing quite consistent. The not so good thing is that we couldn't win the finals. But obviously, you can't win everything. And like Satvik said, our targets are to win at the big events, and I for a fact know that eventually things will turn into our favor. We just need to stick right there, and eventually things will turn into our favor. But to look at the larger picture, we are happy that we could play the finals, but sad that we couldn't win it. But eventually we will get there.
Right, so, but Chirag, at the start of the match, there was a lot of chatter coming from the chair empire. Would you like to tell us what was that all about when the match started?
Before the match started.
Before the match started.
Before the match started.
Yeah, you had some chat with the employee.
Although, it was too noisy initially, so we thought that the opponents decided to, the Koreans decided to serve. So we said that Satvik is receiving, but they had chosen to receive. That's why I told him if it's receiving, then probably I'll serve. That was the chat.
Yeah, so what was going through your mind, walking onto the court right at the beginning, looking at that packed crowd and then during that moment, were you feeling the nerves?
No, we are feeling confident. There was no nerve, but yeah, like can see like full packed stadium. It gives a lot of boost, and didn't feel like we are playing second week finals. Felt like really comfortable there. Can see opponents also under pressure in the first set. Then they kind of settled down themselves and they played their game. They played like nothing to lose game. Then we kind of wanted to win every point. We never settled down and little bit thought at them, and we just played like random strokes at crucial time, which got their confidence in the second game. Then third game it was neck to neck, neck to neck, neck to neck. So yeah, I mean entering on court, we felt really confident. We thought like we had them, we had our chances.
Jonathan.
What they said that they made some tactical changes in the second game. They played more towards the midcourt. I mean, from the try to control the midcourt in the second game. Did you notice what they were doing? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I think they started. They weren't lifting initially the first couple of points, and we sort of tried to play in between and tried to play a little too sharp, which should like we could have lifted it, and they were quite consistent in their like attack. They weren't really going out and hitting or guns blazing. They were sort of dropping it initially and then waiting for the opportunity to kill. But we could have probably been a little more calmer and then instead of playing it in between, just lifted it higher and ready for the defense. But yeah, they we sort of gave away a little too easy points initially, and it was quite difficult to eventually come back in the second. And I think after a point, we just sort of were preparing for the third game.
Just to follow up, they took the pace off, right? A lot of off-pace shots, they varied it, and that kind of like didn't give you the chance to go on the attack, right? That's kind of what happened.
Definitely, I think they weren't really, especially from the midcourt, they were just sort of playing it soft, and then eventually when we were lifting it, they weren't hitting it right in the first row. They were dropping it, and then when they had the opportunity, then they were attacking. But like I said, we gave away way too easy points in the start and couldn't really come back in the second.
Hi guys, tough luck. But it's been a good start to the year, so congratulations on that. I'm going to ask this question to Satvik. You have a mental coach for a while now. Could you tell us about that and what's the kind of help that you've got, by having a mental coach?
Firstly, I never used to believe it's so useful. I used to have my brother, I used to call him whenever I needed, but later on I started with my Go Sports team. They suggested me, I thought like I will try. Then things have literally changed for me. Like I'm always in mental peace when I enter court. Like I have this tournament, he was here telling me, especially on the quarterfinal day, we had a 1.5 hour chat because I badly wanted to beat them, that Denmark. So that helped me, like that made me like, okay, nothing to worry, just be calm. Few talks here and there. Then yesterday also he was there. Today also he was there before the match. He was telling, go there and enjoy, have fun. Few things, there is a person to share everything. So whenever we talk, I tell all my things, sir, this is happening, this is not happening with me, this is not happening. So he tells me so many positive things that makes me more comfortable for me to on court. So I'm really happy I'm working with him, and I'm really thankful for him.
Hi guys, well played today, but back-to-back finals, back-to-back, being on a defending side must be hard for you guys. Now going ahead to the Masters, Indonesia Masters, and then you mentioned about French Open, French tournament also. What is the mindset? What's the temperament before going? Because New Year finals, well played, but being on a losing side, then it must be hard to move on.
Yeah, obviously, it takes a bit of time to come back after a loss, but we've always been the players where we've not really taken too much out of the wins. Like whenever we win, we celebrate in the evening and then back to work the next day. Similarly, when we've lost a tournament, we feel bad obviously that day, but next day we are back on court. So that's how it's going to be, and like I said, we'll keep our heads down. Obviously, be happy. Not that we shouldn't be happy at all, because we played 2 finals, but not satisfied. Definitely not satisfied. We'll be back much stronger, and convert that loss into a win in the next big event.
Just to both of you, two questions. First is that 5 years back when the tournament shifted here to the ID Stadium, I remember the final day there was hardly any crowd. Victor came and also said that would have been there would have been some audience. How does it feel to you bring the main crowd pullers or it was almost a packed house who came out to cheer for you? One is that, and the second thing is that it's been a fantastic 2023 and also a great 2024. Whether you won or lost the finals, that really doesn't matter. But is it the place you want to be right now? I mean, I remember last year you guys said that there were the Indonesian former number ones and the Aaron, and so you wanted to beat. And you've done that. What are the next targets apart from the Olympics? So where do you want to play at right now? Is it the level that you want to continue right now?
पहला क्वेश्चन भूल गया था
पहला क्वेश्चन क्राउड पे था 5 साल पहले जो क्राउड नहीं था
when we won that time gold was happening. That was a miracle. We were supposed to not play the tournament because something happened. We last minute में book किया था हम लोग ticket, so something was happened and so every day someone is getting positive, someone is getting negative. We don't know उठने के बाद कौन positive आएगा, कौन negative आएगा. So it was memorable tournament, but I felt like good, like winning at India Open. It was my dream, especially I had a big dream, like crowd के सामने जीतना है हमारा crowd के सामने. So last year when I because of my injury I considered, then I felt like really bad. I told my physios I will play with injury. That doesn't. I can manage myself. So I have 1 month after that, same as in now, like play India Open, then play direct All England. That time same. So I had 6 weeks of. I told my physios like just tape it and I will play off. Then coaches and all decided. Told me like don't play. So I felt really bad, but this time I decided like Malaysia Open पहले round हार गए तो भी चलेगा, but India Open I want to play finals. I want to win. I want to win in front of my crowd and do well in India. So yeah, this year like again we played finals and I was like really worried. अभी second week अभी कैसे होगा body क्या है. So I had a shoulder this thing. So but we kind of managed and played finals. So really happy that we played 2 finals back to back.